Hey everybody, it's Lon Seidman with yet another unboxing, and this one is related to the last one I just posted. We're going to take a look at the Everdrive N8, and this was lent to the show by StoneAgeGamer.com. I told them we were reviewing that Hyperkin console, and I wanted to see if flash cartridges work with it. I do have one from Retro USB, and I wanted to see which one of the two would work, or maybe both of them. So the Everdrive N8 is another popular flash cartridge for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and this is their deluxe edition here that costs a little bit more. I think the base model is like $120, give or take. This one is a little bit more deluxe in that you get a nice carrying case with it here, a nice translucent cartridge holder here, and of course the cartridge itself. It is wrapped up right now in shrink wrap, which I will unwrap when we do the actual review, and they give you a SD card with it as well. So what this is a Nintendo cartridge, but you can put in a little SD card here with a bunch of ROMs on it and run the games on original hardware or some of the newer consoles like the Retro USB AVS, which runs with an FPGA, or the Everdrive, or the, the Analog NT Mini, which we also reviewed here on the channel. I've got links to all of those down below. But this is what it looks like here. Pretty simple, actually. You just put the cartridge in, load your ROMs up, and then you can select the ROMs from the menu that boots up when you boot the NES or the compatible clone console up with it. There is a battery backup on here because when you are playing the battery backup games, it will store them like the old Nintendo cartridges did, but it will also write back the save game files to the card. And I think it does that when you either power it up the next time or you hit the reset button. It does it somewhere in the mix. It will make a backup to the flash memory there, and you can copy it over to your PC or something like that. So that's the cartridge. That's the SD card. Again, you can get this without all this fancy stuff here and pay a little bit less. They gave us some magnets and little business cards here in there as well. And you also get a troubleshooting guide here, as well as it looks like a manual with some more stickers inside of it. So this is the instructions as to how to use it. So there are some things that you can actually do in game. I think it's actually possible to do save states with this cartridge, which we'll test. So when you are using the Nintendo, you can save your game state and then come back to it later like you might do on an emulator, but you can do it on the actual hardware. We'll test that and see how that works. I don't know if every game will work with it in that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to try out this cartridge with that Hyperkin console, but I'm also going to do a separate review of the Everdrive N8 so you can see how this flash cartridge works. I've been reviewing a lot of these flash cartridges over the years, so I figure if we got it in, we may as well do a separate review of it before I send it back, but I have a feeling I may end up just buying it from them. We'll see. But stay tuned. This will be coming up very shortly. I'm going to do the Hyperkin thing first, probably Saturday or Sunday at the time you're watching this video. It's possible the video will be done by the time you see this little unboxing going on, and then we'll do a separate review a few days later of the cartridge itself. So stay tuned. All this stuff will be on my main channel at lon.tv, and I want to thank Stone Age Gamer for letting us borrow this for a couple of days to see how it works. This channel is brought to you by my Patreon supporters, including gold level supporters Mark Bollinger, Brian Miller, Mr. Morse, and Cody Falk. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/Patreon to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/S.